Game day's here, I can hear the crowd. Turn on the lights, fans are cranked up and loud. Red or blue, we wear it proud. Yeah, we love our teams in this border town. Chiefs and Royals, Boo Mizzou, Rock Chalk, Jayhawk, KU. Hear that drum pounding in your feet. Yeah, you're marching to the beat of KC.
What is going on, YouTube? What is going on, Kansas City? What is going on, Jayhawk Nation? And what is going on, everybody? Man, Blaine Howard fires me up. I don't know if you guys noticed that new intro, but this thing has me absolutely hyped to really bring you guys a video. Again, thanks to Blaine Howard for making that video for me and creating an intro for the beat of KC. We're going to be talking about, well, ladies and gentlemen, the Sunflower Showdown. It has finally come inside this football season, and the Kansas Jayhawks will be taking on their in-state rival, the Kansas State Wildcats. I'm really looking forward to this football game. The Kansas State Wildcats will be coming to Lawrence and will be playing the Kansas Jayhawks in an absolute rowdy crowd inside the David Booth Memorial Stadium. Holy smokes, let's get this video hyped, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you guys smash that subscribe button, smash that like button, and make sure you guys comment down below. Obviously, I know there's going to be some Wildcat fans out there. Jayhawk fans, let's override them in the comment section and let them know that these Jayhawks are going to take the win. We're going to dive in. We're really going to talk about some comparisons. We're going to talk about some key players to watch from both sides. I'm excited. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump on in. Now, the Jayhawks are gearing up to welcome the Kansas State Wildcats for a historic rivalry game at home. The kickoff is going to be on Saturday at 11 a.m., so it's going to be an early one of the first games to kick off, and it will be televised on TNT, True TV, and if you have HBO Max. Great opportunity for people outside of this area to really see these two teams battle it out. Now, obviously, Kansas enters the game with a 4-3 overall record and are 2-2 in the Big 12, just past the midway point of this season. Now, obviously, Kansas is looking to build upon that record. We're looking to get to a bowl game. We're looking to obviously have a winning record. So this is a huge game for that reason. Now, leading the Kansas Jayhawks is quarterback Jalon Daniels, and through 7 games, he has thrown 18 touchdown passes with just 2 interceptions. Phenomenal quarterback play from the 6-year senior. I mean, we cannot ask for more from Jalon Daniels. Actually, we can. We need a victory over these Wildcats, Jalon. So let's go out there and ball out. I mean, let's go out and have one of the best games of your career. Now, he is tied for 6th in the nation with those categories. Now, obviously, he's 138 of 186 for 1,752 yards, and again, 18 touchdowns. Now, somebody he looks to on a frequent basis is wideout transfer Emmanuel Henderson Jr., who has emerged as Daniel's top target with 31 catches for 530 yards and 4 touchdowns. Emmanuel Henderson, keep getting after him, my guy. I mean, seriously. He has that straight line speed. He has the shiftiness, the agility. We've seen a ton of good things out of him this year. I mean, we've even seen a kickoff return from Emmanuel Henderson. Now, another guy that has kind of really risen to a lot of attention is tight end Bowden Grown. He has also been a major contributor with 25 catches for 310 yards and 3 touchdowns. And we do not want to forget this backfield that is just lethal in Le'Shawn Williams, who leads the ground attack with 309 yards and 5 scores in 6 games. I mean, obviously, he's kind of been the featured back due to some injuries. But ladies and gentlemen, Le'Shawn Williams has been phenomenal for this Kansas offense. Now on defense, my favorite, well, I guess it's a 1A and a 1B, because my favorite guy is Trey Lathan. He is the anchor of this defense. 49 tackles, 6 tackles for a loss, a sack and a half, an interception, and 3 pass breakups. Now, obviously, my 1B, and a guy I talk about in every football video that I've done, is Bengali Kamara. He's obviously one of the best transfers that we've ever got. He leads the team with 8 tackles for a loss, and that's even despite missing a game and a half. One was due to an injury. The other was due to obviously he had to sit out the first half of a game. And then obviously we're forgetting edge rusher Leroy Harris III, and he is atop of the sack leaderboard with 4.5 sacks. Now, flipping over to the arch nemesis in Kansas State Wildcats. Of course, on the other side, the Wildcats come in with a 3-4 overall record. They're also 2-2 in Big 12 play, and their quarterback Avery Johnson has thrown for 1,561 yards and 13 touchdowns this season. And he's also rushed for 238 yards with 3 scores on the ground. Avery Johnson, who we're all familiar with, has a lot of versatility. He's going to be a big key in this game, and it's somebody that the Kansas defense is going to have to find a way to disrupt. I mean, they're really kind of lacking at the running back position, so it's really going to come down to impacting Avery Johnson. Now, he's going to be looking to throw to J.C. Brown, who leads K-State with 32 receptions, 417 yards and 3 touchdowns. And now defensively, the veteran leader, Austin Romaine, again anchors their unit with 49 tackles, 4.5 tackles for a loss, 2 pass breakups, and linebacker Des Purnell, who is making his presence felt. I mean, this guy can play out of his mind, ladies and gentlemen. 37 tackles, 3 tackles for a loss, and 2 interceptions to himself. In a market that never sleeps, one name rises above the rest. Lisa Miller from Dan Lynch Real Estate. Trusted by hundreds and recognized across the Midwest. She delivers results when it matters the most. With over 13 years of experience and licenses in both Kansas and Missouri, Lisa isn't just selling houses. She's helping you find a place to call home. Whether you are a first-time home buyer, looking to upsize, or selling your current home, Lisa makes the process smooth and stress-free. As a local expert passionate about building lasting relationships, she ensures her clients feel confident and satisfied every step of the way. Don't wait, your perfect home is just a call away. Contact Lisa today at 913-579-3246 or 913-930 or visit lisamillersellskc.com. Let Lisa Miller at Lynch Real Estate help you start your next exciting chapter. And let her know the beat of KC, Lucas Murphy, sent you her way. Now, like I stated in the beginning of this video, this is the 103rd meeting between these in-state rivals, and the Jayhawks are hosting at home and looking to use the momentum of a strong start at home inside the newly renovated David Booth Memorial Stadium. They are 3-1 at home so far. They did take a defeat to the Cincinnati Bearcats, who are just playing out of their mind as well. And they obviously are looking to seize this signature win. Ladies and gentlemen, I was really kind of trying to figure out how I wanted to present this to you all, because obviously the Kansas Jayhawks have a ton riding on this game. And the reason I say that is because obviously the Kansas Jayhawks are probably the better team. I mean, they are, and that's not being biased. I think that's why there's such a heavy weight on this Kansas Jayhawks football team, is because this is truly the year that this Jayhawks team can go out there and actually get a victory against the Kansas State Wildcats. There's been year after year where our football team has just not been the best product on the field, and it's almost like Kansas State just expects to always win this game. This is the first year, especially in the Lance Leipold era, where he's really developed a team overall. He's got a 6-year quarterback. He's got a really solid offensive line. They have offensive weapons to throw to. I could go down an entire list. This is really the opportunity to take advantage of a down Kansas State Wildcats team who's still led, ladies and gentlemen, like I've stated earlier, in Avery Johnson. Avery Johnson is going to be a monster. I do not want to discredit what he's going to be able to do on this football field, and you're going to have to really limit his capabilities to really come out on top of this game. Kansas will stay at home to play Oklahoma State, the Cowboys. And the reason why I'm kind of going a little bit past is because we're really trying to collect wins in order to get to a bowl game, to kind of send some of these guys out who are seniors out on a good positive note with a bowl game. Now, a lot of people will tell you bowl games just now don't really matter. A lot of players will either be sitting out, those types of things. It still kind of solidifies a solid season if you make it to the bowl. And then obviously, if you even have the chance to make it to the college football playoff, both these teams are kind of probably not going to have that opportunity. So you're really fighting to get to a bowl game. Now, kind of just to wrap this video up, my preview, we obviously did. Now a prediction. And so with the quarterbacks trending upward, both defenses showing playmaker ability, although this Kansas Jayhawks team has lacked in some areas. We've obviously saw Texas Tech run all over this Jayhawks defense. And there's been times where this Jayhawks defense has been exposed in the past game. So it's really going to have to take an opportunity for this defense to kind of step up in a big moment. look for the Kansas Jayhawks to lean on Daniels, passing, Henderson's big playability, and the pressure from Lathan Kamara and others, obviously Leroy Harris. K-State will try to challenge through, obviously, Avery Johnson, his dual threat ability, and force Kansas into mistakes. And I think if Kansas can avoid the big mistakes, they can put the Kansas State Wildcats in defense mode. That's where the Kansas Jayhawks will come out on top. So I do predict a close game, but I'm going to obviously lean my Kansas Jayhawks at home with this crowd. It's going to be insane. So I'm going to say Kansas 31, K-State 27. I appreciate you guys checking out this video. Make sure you guys smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. And let me know down in the comment section the score you have and obviously who you're rooting for. I end every video the exact same way. Have a good day.